Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everyone who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back, and thank you to everybody who's been following me on this journey of when I first started. I stated out loud I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video letting you guys know how fear, shame, and guilt was not breaking up with me as easily as I thought it would and as I wanted it to. But it's a process like everything. So that was my 2019 New Year's resolution and a weekly video, which I was able to do. And 2020 was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others, which I'm doing, still working on, work in progress. And then 2021 was to break up with processed sugar, which I did. I had a couple of slips. I don't want to say slips. Well, I was taught in recovery, slip. Something lousy I planned. So I went off the no sugar wagon. It was horrible, and I had to jump back on it. So I am now going and getting help for my food issues. And this year was to find out what it is that I actually do for a job. Like, there's so many parts of what I do, what I'm good at, and I haven't been able to package it into a job yet. And one of the reasons why I haven't been able to do it yet is because I don't think it's ever been done, what I've been doing. And that's what I keep finding out. I'm a map maker. And there is nobody to follow for what I'm doing. And that has been incredibly difficult and downright painful at times. And, you know, I wanted to talk to you guys last week I was talking about how being too sensitive, which I used to get made fun of. I was gullible. And what I learned how to do from being that way is how to guard and protect myself and how to read in between the lines. And, you know, one of the things that happened is I just found out a couple years ago that when people were saying, bless your heart, they weren't blessing my heart. And some people would say, I'll pray for you. And they meant, screw you. And like, I used to take what people said at face value. And I realized most people, what they say, what they mean, and what they do does not match. But one of the reasons why I noticed it didn't match in others is because guess what? It didn't match in me either. I didn't know it at the time. I just wanted you to match what you said. But now what has happened as a result of that is I've had to go back and address, do my words match my actions? Not only do my words match my actions, what is my behavior like and the follow through. So on this journey of life without the rule book, because I keep saying, where's the rule book? Where's the rule book? And I keep getting shown that I'm meant to put the rule book out there. And, you know, there are no rules. Suggestions. I get suggestions of how to live every day because I'm in I'm doing 2. I'm in 3 12-step programs. And, you know, they end up with the word anonymous on the end. And there was a lot of shame for a long time that I'm not supposed to tell people that I'm in recovery and I'm working on my life. But when I was a mess and really screwed up, people all knew that, but people didn't get to see the recovery side because I wasn't supposed to tell anybody because it's a secret. And you guys, what I found out in recovery is secrets keep you sick. And not only that, if I keep going around anonymous, no one is gonna know. No one's gonna know where to get help, how to get help, or what it looks like when you do get help. So I've been in this world with all of you being told over and over again, the worst case scenario. What if you relapse? What if it doesn't work out? What if the worst thing happens? And guess what? Nobody tells you things could go right. And what if the best case scenario does happen? So I'm here to show you guys the best case scenario. And the best case scenario for me, what has happened for me is I've been given the gift of consistency. I've been given the gift of perseverance. And I've been given the gift of recovery, which is magical. And I've been given the gift of my voice back. I've also been given the gift of being able to translate to people what is happening as it happens and before it happens. So you know that, guess what? This girl, her words match her actions, and so does her behavior. And she's got the follow through, and I do. And I work very hard on this every single day of my life. And I work on it like my life depends upon it, because it does. And you know, today has been a really hard day for me. I woke up at St. Patrick's Day. My last name is Kelly, and I was married to a man with the last name Kelly who wasn't Irish. So his family changed their last name because they needed to. And I got used to having somebody else's last name. It was easier to have somebody else's last name than it was to have my own. And if you ever said, I never knew a Kelly that wasn't Irish, you do now. So anyway, I have this last name of Kelly, which is my married name, and not Irish. But anyway, and I'm not married anymore. But part of today being a hard day, not because it's St. Patrick's Day, not because I was married to somebody who wasn't Irish, today, I don't feel good. I feel this heaviness. I'm tired. I have no energy. I don't want to do anything. I ended up getting a shower and getting dressed and going to the store because I forgot to get water and I needed water. So that got me out of the house. But I love to line dance. Like, I love it. It's my happy place. And today at the YMCA, we were doing a performance in the lobby. We were going to do a flash mob. And I've never been in one before. And I was so excited. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't go. So what I am learning is how to honor myself when I don't feel good and not to force myself to do things when I don't. Suck it up. I was taught, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Well, every time I sucked it up, I denied myself. And I am learning not to deny myself, not to reject myself, and not to abandon myself. And even though I love it, today was just not a good day for me to do it, so I didn't go. And they put out a video of all the girls doing it, and oh my God, they looked fabulous. And I was so happy that I got to see it. So it's just honoring myself the best I can, however I can. And this is not easy. This is not easy. But every week, I just keep showing up for you guys because I told you I would. But part of it is I keep showing up for myself because I'm supposed to. And I know God wants me to do it. So thank you to everyone who's watching. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and I will see you guys all next week.